Last week, I had my first unicycle practice session. Although I was able to crank a few times and stay up for 5 seconds, I was far from having any sort of real control over the unicycle. Still, I rode it enough where you guys were able to see what I was doing wrong. More than a few subscribers on YouTube and Facebook gave me advice. The 3 tips I saw multiple times were: lower the seat, look straight ahead, and ride with no hands. Today, I went out determined to try all of these things. I dropped the saddle and dealt with the extra brake hose. I pointed my GoPro down so that it would still capture the unicycle while looking straight ahead. I also committed to using no hands, which really messed with my mind at first. After a little practice though, something happened. I started to get the freaking hang of it. I could turn, I could make corrections, and I could pretty much ride wherever I wanted, for some time at least. I wasn't consistent, and I certainly was not relaxed, but I was riding my unicycle. I was pretty excited and feeling a sense of accomplishment I haven't felt in years. But rather than basking in the glory of learning something new, I got right down to business. First, I needed to learn how to make sharper turns. Wide turns came naturally right from the start, but anything beyond that made me fall immediately. After today's practice session, I'm a little better at this. Second, I started trying to mount the unicycle with no support. This has been killing me since day one. If I could only learn this, it would be way easier to practice since I wouldn't need to keep returning to a wall or a fence over and over. I'd love some tips on this, but I think it might come naturally once I get more comfortable staying up. The third thing I started trying was riding off-road. The hard-packed path took me a couple of tries, but really wasn't a problem. Oh yeah, passing the camera on my right. That's it. I sorta kinda know how to unicycle now. Alright, let's see if I can turn around. The grass, on the other hand, was pretty mushy and difficult to balance on. Try and make a wide turn. Oh! I can stay up fairly well, but steering is difficult for me. I also learned something about cycling. So one thing I'm noticing with this unicycle is that I ride it really inefficiently because I'm getting really tired. Going 50 yards makes me totally exhausted. So this gives me a little more sympathy for people who just started riding a bike. They're tensing up all their muscles. They're doing all sorts of movements that are totally unnecessary. They're overcompensating. They're wasting all this energy that an experienced cyclist otherwise would not. As someone who just learned to stay up on a unicycle, my entire body is tense and I overcompensate for everything. Just riding around in a circle is totally exhausting. If you're a new mountain biker and can barely make it through one section, all I can say is that I feel you. Experience and time in the saddle will cure this automatically. When I start to feel relaxed and confident on this thing, I'm bringing it straight to Virginia Key Park to train on the novice trails. From there, I'll probably start jumping off a crap. Next time I practice, I'm determined to get the hang of mounting the unicycle and mastering tight turns, left and right. Until then, thanks for riding with me today, and I'll see you next time.